Hi, Mary Liz. How you doing? Okay. Um, Good call on your part. I did not completely explain myself, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. Looking at my response, I think maybe I was waiting for you to submit the front and the back, since this piece does require that we show the front and the back of the poster. This is the the first iteration of the final piece. Okay, so your writing says, what reason was the version for the back end of the design that does not work? Is it the timeline? Yes, it is. Is it the way the letters are placed? No, it's not. In a way, though, it is. I'll go over this. The three columns are good. Lines at the corner of the why. I mean, why? That's what I'm just wondering why. Like we went from this, okay, which is really, really looking sharp. It's got down to the minimal point that it's where you are using typography to communicate. So this is looking wonderful. I think this whole setup here is very nice, okay? Including the space between the start of your paragraphs or your paragraph, and I think that's real nice. Now, what I said before was that the timeline doesn't look like a timeline; it looks like a list of dates. I mean, this is simply as easy as, maybe reducing the size of the type, moving it over a little bit, adding a line with points to each one of these dates. I mean, something as simple as that could make it look more like a timeline and less like, just a series of, like, I don't know. You see T-shirts with concert dates on the back of them. Do you know what I'm saying? It just seems like a list of dates. So that was the piece that I was hoping that you were going to continue on. So I was a little surprised when you turned in this, because there's a lot of things that are really, really different. And I need to zoom in a little bit. Actually, I'll do it this way so you can see it on your screen. So we went from this, um, with there's no patterns. It's just that color in the background. It's gorgeous. And then the simplicity, it's just very, very straightforward. My only suggestion was to reduce that size, turn that into a timeline, reduce the size of the type, in both areas, and then give us two columns here, or whatever you can do. So what we have over here is we have this piece that has this pattern added to the background. Your spatial relationships have completely changed because you moved the type. I think um, I think two columns might be better. This type is still way too big. It's enormous. And then over here, this has just completely changed. I mean, no offense, but it looks like a Christmas tree. So I'm wondering. Yeah, yeah. You've got this part right, and this is what I was talking about. I was talking about creating this kind of timeline, but why add this like zigzag pattern now? I mean, we already had that set up like that, and these are the kind of comments you're going to get in a critique for, if you complete a project and your art director looks at it, or um, you know. Um, one of your critique from another one of your design partners, or whatever the case may be. So, and I'm just trying to say that, try to be a little bit more consistent between, what we say. Okay, this is good, and this is good, and then the way that you carry on. So, we always say in graphic design that don't add anything for no reason. So this right here, it just seems like a random kind of afterthought. I hope I'm making sense, Mary Liz. I hope I'm making sense. So that's what I would do. I'd fix the timeline, take these away, fix that spacing there, give us two columns here, reduce size, and you're in business. Oh, I would not use that pattern on the background either. I don't think it's necessary. Um, okay. Any questions? Get with me. I'll be on my computer from now until the end of the weekend, pretty much. So I can help you guys at your beck and call, so to speak. Oh, one more thing I noticed here too is, let's take this right here. I want to just let me take something so I can draw a line for you. Okay, so I should not use that. Sorry. Trying to. I suppose I could Command R and pull some. I just want to show you. See, it's going to be hard to show because your guides are. Don't forget to remove your guides for your final. Anyways, when you have this, that this is your head, your basically your subhead. That's so. What you want to do is you want to. Here's the bottom of that line, and then you want to pull these down so that they all start all your paragraphs, so that her name is on a line by itself. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's my suggestion. So, any comments or questions? Get with me. Okay, thanks very much.